I can relate to any man that's making $250,000 a year coming into the house and then being asked, well, what you want to eat for dinner? Food. Shoot. Something that's cooked, hot and ready. You already know what I like. So,
Right. Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's just,
Right.
you have to take pride in certain things. And we have to take pride in taking care of our men. Because if we can take pride in taking care of our men, they'll finally take pride in taking care of us again. Like someone who's boots on the ground with you, someone who's really putting in the mental and the physical uh, uh, contributions into what you're doing. That's what you want to find. If you don't have that, you don't have a marriage. It's going to end.
I mean, to talk about the dudes too, though. It's rough out here. Dudes looking for somebody who can help them split the rent. Like for real.
And honestly, it's not going to get any better. So fine. Splitting the rent is okay. So Islamic, I'm not even going to say Islamically. I'm going to say in general, I don't think any man wants to split the rent.
Right. Word.
Okay. That's
Word.
just, I don't think that's the case. But him paying majority of the rent and her filling in the gaps with the other bills,
Right.
that's teamwork. And we live in a society where that's needed. You can't expect him to be, now you can expect him to take care of everything, but you got to lower your standards of living.
Word. What? We ain't going on no vacations or nothing, nigga. What you talking about?
It's not about that. You take what he gives.
Right.
If your vacation is around the corner to a park, then that's your vacation.
Right. 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 Right.
But he still has to try to provide, if your vacation is
Absolutely.
riding an hour, I'm going to take you on vacation this year. I'm going to take you in the car. We're going to ride an hour out and we're going to pitch a tent and camp. That's our vacation. He's vacationing with you. He's putting forth the effort and the mental capacity to try to put something together to make you happy that you're going on vacation. Be grateful.
Mm,
He's trying. There are men out here that don't try.
at all.
Be
I know.
grateful.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you want him to pay for everything, you have to be able to live underneath his income. And that's what it says Islamically anyways. Just like it says, brother, if you want to marry a certain woman, then you have to kind of meet her where she's at. You would want to, you know,
Mhm,
don't
mhm.
you don't want to take her from things that she's used to things that only you can offer her. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I'm saying she's gonna throw a fit in between the transition. It's going to be hard for her to go from having a toilet to having to pee outside.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
It's just going to be hard. So that's what they
Too
say.
much. That'll be
And
too
women
much.
are emotional. Women are, we kind of panic when our environment flips upside down. So, that's why we're a little bit catered to when it comes to the provisions. But having a man pay the majority of the rent, but
Mhm.
the woman stepping in and filling in the gaps.
I mean, that's the thing, though. We hear all this stuff on social media about, I need a man to take care of me. But in real life, like that's what they're like you say, it's teamwork. In real life and real relationships, it's teamwork going
And I
on.
promise you, 95% of those women, not 95%, I'm gonna drop it a little. 75% of those women who are like, I just want a man to take care of me, and he's got to be able to take care of me, and he's got to be let her meet a stand-up man who comes to her and says, you know what, I can take care of you 75% of the way, but you have to contribute 25. Bet you
Mhm.
she'll jump on it.
Word,
Bet you she'll jump on it.
word, word.
Most of the time, women say that because they're tired of hearing a man ask her to pay for everything.
That see,
And it becomes a battle of extremes, and we don't have to be extreme. I don't need a husband that pays every single dollar of everything in my life. I don't need that. I don't need that. Just like he's not going to need a wife that stands at the door with food and his slippers. Sir, I'm here to serve. That's not what he needs from me. Because in this world, in this society, women have to be stronger. We have to be resourceful. We have to be business minded. We have to take care of priorities. We cannot be helpless. We cannot be 100% dependent on our husbands. We can't. We have to have some of those other life skills, just like our husband can't be 100% financially responsible for every single thing that we do in life. It
I
doesn't
don't.
make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I don't understand the
But
guy who wants her
if
like
he
that.
can, if he can, then let him. And the woman should put into the community. If she's capable, she should build back, because some men are capable. And there are men out there who are very wealthy, who can take care of their wife or wives. And for that scenario, fine. It is what it is. Let it lie where it lies. Those women should take care of him hand over fist. He should not want for anything in the house. And just like they don't want for anything financially.
So that's the thing, though. That's another thing I think we really need to get into. If he's taking care of everything, how we can talk about this later though, but I think we had a question. What is her job? How is she supposed to take care of him?
That's easy. Well, sorry. That's so, all right. That is like basic. Okay. So a lot of people are going to say, well, that's not, like, give me, you said we can go into this later, but we're
Just
going to
gonna all right, let's go.
pause this. Right. And then you can cut it right here. And this will be a second segment.
All right.
But if a husband is paying for everything that you desire in life, if he is covering your maintenance, your allowance, your bills, he covers food, he covers shelter, he has everything financially taken care of. Okay. He should not have to make a decision in the home when it comes to anything. You should take the time to learn what he likes and what he dislikes. You should ask the questions on what he likes and what he dislikes. And you should learn him to the point where when he calls you, because he's supposed to, there's a hadith that says you should give your wife a heads up before you come home. All right. So that she can make sure that she's properly prepared. That is a hadith.
Mhm.
When he calls you and says he's on his way home, ask him to give you an hour and a half heads up. Hey, babe, I'll be home in an hour and a half. As soon as that phone hangs up, you should be swiveling your head around to make sure everything is clean, everything smells good. He's got whatever he prefers to eat on the stove or in the stove. Whatever he's going to wear outside of that shower once he washes the day off should be on the bed and laid out. All right. If he likes to read the newspaper, it should be sitting there as well. If he likes to listen to whatever he likes to listen to, that should be on standby. All right. And then when he walks through the front door, you should be taking his shoes, his briefcase, his jacket, give him a hug, telling him how much you missed him. You know what I'm saying? Welcoming him home with a smile, letting him know that everything is ready for him. All he has to do is go take a shower and figure out how he wants to relax the rest of the afternoon. Because that takes you 30 minutes to do, women. That takes you 30 minutes to run that down when he gets in the door. It may take you 2 hours just to get everything cleaned up in the house. That's 2 hours out of a week, because this is not a daily thing. If he comes home daily, the house is always going to be clean because you're cleaning every day. Because you stay home every day. You wake up in the morning, you should be waking up, exercising, doing your little feminine care, and then making sure the house is clean so that you don't have to worry about anything. You should be running all the errands, buying the food, whatever like that during the day. So you don't have to worry. And he should have his favorite snacks when he gets home. He should just have everything, because you have nothing else to do but take care of him. And I'm not saying do nothing but take care of him. I'm saying you have nothing else that you're obligated to do in life except for take care of him, because he is financially preparing to take care of you for the rest of your life. At that point, it just becomes second nature. And at that point, you should be happy to do it.
That's a beautiful dream.
It's not a dream. This is what, oh, I'm going to get hell for this one. This is what Chinese women teach their children. I
Mm.
love the Chinese culture. I love the Japanese culture. I love Asian cultures just because of the honor that they put into the way they treat each other. The honor behind the actions that they show in relationships, in business, it's unmatched to me, and my heart just opens up to it. I mean, I love the culture. And Asian women, I mean, I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see I scroll up and there was a post just the other day where an Asian woman says, if your husband makes $250,000 a year, this is what you should do on his way home. No joke. I should pull it up on my phone right now. It's funny that you asked me this question. But she runs through it. She shows the whole video of she's cleaning, she's organizing, things smell good. His clothes are you know, my thing is make sure his clothes are laid out after the shower. He shouldn't have to make any mental decisions because a man that makes that much money is constantly making high value decisions all day long. You should take away all decisions that he has to make when he hits the
It's
house,
the house. Wow.
because that's the stress off of his mind. And I can only say this because I come from corporate America. And I wish I had less decisions to make in the day. So I have a I can relate to any man that's making $250,000 a year coming into the house and then being asked, well, what you want to eat for dinner? Food. Shoot. Something that's cooked, hot and ready. You already know what I like. So
Right. Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's just you have
Right.
to take pride in certain things, and we have to take pride in taking care of our men. Because if we can take pride in taking care of our men, they'll finally take pride in taking care of us again. Because I really feel like the reason why women are being treated the way they are is because we're devaluing ourselves. And then men can't tell the difference between us. A woman who looks like me, who covers like me, you still don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if you're going to get that home cooked meal at night. You don't know if you're going to be eating McDonald's every night. Why? Because false representation sometimes. We got people covering but don't mean it. We got brothers say they're Muslim but don't act it. We got all these shadows and shades and masks and all this stuff that we're trying to uncover, and we can't believe anyone because people will lie all the way up until we're married and we're in the same house and you're looking at the stove and it's never been used. And it's like, well, I told you I cooked, but you know, I'm here now. So yeah, we have to take better care of each other. And this is just coming from how women can take care of a man better. If he's paying all the bills, that is definitely my approach to how he should be cared for.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Ah, there need to be classes for that. Like, you really need to write a book for that. You know,
And then the woman's routine in the morning.
or do a video. Go ahead.
I don't
Woman's
know
routine.
how much, I mean, I can definitely do a video. I don't know how much people would listen to it, being that we are all
No,
feminists.
and how to video. Like, you actually doing it. Like, you walk around the house and you're showing what to do. Like, I think that'd be good. Oh, go ahead. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, I can do that. Once I get a husband, I'll practice. There we go. We'll go ahead and start filming them documentaries there.
Cool, cool,
I
cool.
walk everyone through my whole journey.
All right. So Shay and Hakeem is a bust. Like, they didn't work out
Of course,
because,
because she's not into the job offer of taking care of moms for 3 visits a year.
but taking care of, I'm gonna take he was gonna take care of her too. Like, she had to work. She
Why are you getting married? Ask that question to yourself. Why are you getting married? If it has nothing, if the first couple of sentences is because I need someone, I need this, then you need to find someone who just needs and who just wants. Because narcissistic personalities are running rampant. And like I said, there will be a woman that will say, yeah, you're going to pay for everything and I just got to hang out with your moms. Let's do it. Because she's going to have her own life. You're not
Word.
going to know where your wife is. You're not going to know what she's doing. You're not even going to see her but 3 times a year. So you're giving money to hired help, and it'd be cheaper just to hire someone to come in and check on your mom.
Um. All right. So they're bust for that reason.
Hmm.
Shay's still single. We're focusing on Shay, just so you know. We're focusing on Shay.
Okay.
Um. I guess we could get into her talking to somebody else next time. But the question is, does she approach somebody, or does somebody else approach her? I think
Ooh, that's a
we can go
hard.
both ways. We can go both. We can go either way. I like because I mean you got women who are approaching dudes. Like I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being single. Let me see what this guy to do is about. You know what I'm
So
saying?
no, that's
So
my question too. Like, is it okay? How is that perceived? How is that perceived by men for a woman to reach out? Is that considered desperation? And does that put her in a category to then be stood in line? Because it's like,
I
she,
mean, but it's happening though. Like it's
no, I'm
happening.
asking you, like, from your point of view, like, if a
From
woman
my
reaches
point of view,
out,
does it seem like she's being fast or nah? I mean, she know what she want. My understanding is I try to understand, people. Try to understand people's reasons behind things. I'm not, you know, totally what things should be. You know what I mean? I understand the situation we're in, and I know that women are single and they want to get married. And just like you got women getting on knees asking dude for hand in marriage, I mean that was a thing and it's still happening. I know you got Muslim women who want to be married and they know that this guy can take care of her or she just really likes the way he is. Why not contact him? Now I don't see nothing wrong with it for myself personally. I don't.
well, what is a, because I don't really understand that approach. What would be the appropriate lead in to ask a guy for if he, is it the
Well,
same as
no,
for
no, no. It's not the same. It's not the same. Women, if she got some jazzy about her, she'll do what like you told like Hakeem, something that's interested. She'll say something that's a
how
post
do
that
you
he has.
filter through the droves of women on social media? Because you gotta understand that men don't respond the same way. Men respond to a lot of women. While women will respond to certain men on comments. Some will be friends, some will be family, and then there'll be that one guy she likes. Men will respond to all the beautiful women that comment.
Mm. Oh, comment. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. That's true. He'll comment. He'll comment to
Like,
yeah,
all the
yeah.
women hearts, all the women get thank you, babes. All the women get you're so beautiful. All the women get the same. Good morning, queen. Good morning. All the women get the same.
Yeah, okay, okay. Let's say he does. Okay,
So
all right.
how do women know that? How does a woman know that she is special if he's babying and honeying and hard eyeing everyone?
Um, how does she know? I
Right.
mean, if she's contacted him and inboxed him after all the hearts and the babies or whatever, and they really get into a conversation in the inbox, I'm sure she's not going to really lead into questioning like he would.
Mm.
It'll be something different. It'll be something different. But if they've got into questioning in an inbox, I mean, into a conversation in the inbox. I mean, I guess you could feel the what you call it? the chemistry. The chemistry's there, you know?
You think so?
No? Yeah. Yeah, I would
I'm
think so.
trying to understand when a woman makes it past the generalized filter responses, this generalized responses that men give all women. What is the aha moment where a woman can say, I may just be different than all the rest? Can you give me like one or two examples of when a woman can say, oh, okay, he must really like me?
Mm. It depends on the conversations that we're having in the okay. Like a one situation, she jumps in, we're talking to each other in the we're talking to each other in the DM, in the inbox. Um, we've had a couple conversations. He hasn't seen her online in a while, a couple of days, nor had they contact each other. He contacted her and say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You all right? Concerned. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. You all right? Um, he still don't hear nothing. Like, it's on he's still on red. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, it's still delivered. Like it ain't been delivered. She ain't read it or nothing. Um, but he's consistent. Not not bugaboo consistent, but he's consistent. I concerned, like, what's going on? Like, how are you? I think that would make her feel somewhat, he's paying attention. She contacts him back and says, yo, so and so going on. I'm okay. Everything is good or whatever. I think that's one situation where concern is showing. Yo, great conversation. Great conversation. I think we covered a lot of things. And I'm really interested in seeing where Shay goes. Like, will she find love or not? Because it's shady out there right now, man.
It is. It is. And this social media is dangerous territory. So we gotta
And that's
we gotta
that's that, and
get
that's
through
where
it.
she is. That she's on the social media. So I'm curious to know: will she contact somebody, or will somebody contact her next? That's what I'm curious to know. All right, man. So thank y'all for watching Noble Nasheed. Um, God willing, we'll be back. Peace.